Jamie, and we're at Jamie's house today and we're gonna check out her vanilla stash.
Why don't we start with the prettier cupboard? The one that probably doesn't.
I think you have very pretty cupboards,
Well,
but I also know...
I'm in reference to the jars themselves.
Oh, okay, the jars, not the cupboard itself.
Well, it's a cleaner cupboard too, just because I don't access it as much. This is more of my special occasion ones.
Nice.
If that makes sense. Whereas the other one's more of a revolving cupboard.
Okay.
So, anyway, so this is my stash.
So this is your special occasion stash.
Probably half of them were decanted a while back, but just recently I decanted a bunch. Decided I needed them in jars that were just easier to handle because everything else was in a lot of just random jars, mason jars, whatever I could find. So, and some have been used, others I haven't used since they've been decanted. And some have more sentimental value than others.
Sure.
So, for example, this Indonesia and Congo, I have it as Mom's brew.
Aww.
Because that's my mom's, it's an anniversary day of my mom's passing. And it happened to be a rough year. And so, anyway, just something that kind of brought me some joy during that harder
absolutely.
time. So I have that one. I haven't used it yet, obviously, but
sometimes you don't need to use it to still be attached.
Yes.
You know, sometimes when you're attached, you don't want to use it because then it'll be gone.
So, well, the plan is on anniversary dates, we'll bring it out and use it. So she loves chocolate cake, so we'll probably use that whenever we make it.
Do you have one of her recipes that you'll use
we have
for
several.
that?
Yeah, so that's kind of what it's for. Just
That's
like
beautiful.
a memory thing.
Oh, very nice.
So the others, just a lot of most everything's in triple fold.
Oh.
If that's helpful. These are the ones that I like.
Because this is your special one, so
I wanted
might
to
as
make
well
sure
go
they were
all
strong,
out.
And most of them are either in a vodka or a white rum. Probably the one I have the heaviest of is our Madagascar Classic Bean. And it always turns out great every time, and we go through it quite heavily at our household. And sometimes
you have quite a few
different
treats
varieties.
from other spots, though.
This is a funny one, though. This.
Jose Cuervo. Got some tequila going.
And it was so unintentional, but my husband used a recipe that required the tequila, and then it sat on the shelf forever, and then started working for IndriVanilla and thought, well, I know what to do with half a bottle of alcohol. So I put Mexican beans in it. So this is from 22.
Nice.
I haven't used it, but have you ever smelled one with tequila before?
No, I really haven't. Here we go. Actually, that's not that bad.
Good, right?
It's kind of caramely, kind of sweet. I've always heard people be like panicky about tequila because it's extremely strong. But this actually smells just like, it smells like caramel.
Yeah, it turned out great.
It just smells like
Mexican beans worked magic in there.
It smells like Werther's Originals.
So I'll have to find a use for this one sometime.
Oh, maybe we'll make some caramels with it.
Yes. And I love looking at this one because, get in the light, this one is
wow.
It's a rare one. I don't have a lot of it. It's Mexico Caribbeana.
It looks like vanilla paste and it's vanilla extract.
And look at the oils just come off on the spoon. It's just dark as can be and so packed full of oils. Quite frankly, it's probably one of my oiliest extracts I've ever had.
What size jar is this? This looks like a 3/4 pint?
Yeah,
and the beans are like that long.
Yes. It's just a really pretty amber. And there's a lot of oils to it. But anyway.
Yeah, it's like stuck to your spoon. Now I feel like we need to like mix it into like a cup of milk or something.
And it's one of the more unique aromas. Like, I've really loved it. It's very vanilla forward, but there's that hint of like spicy.
Yeah.
It's got a spicy hint to it. So I've enjoyed that.
Here, everybody sniff through the camera.
So yeah, that one's been fun. I don't have a use for it yet, but I will find one that's really good, I'm sure.
I've always wanted to make like mole sauce with the Caribbeanas because that's what I feel like.
Do you want to see the less organized cupboard?
Yes.
The less clean jars. So this is my mother jar.
I'm glad that you're not filming me right now because mine is so much crazier.
So, and this is my sticky, gooey, get in there, it gets added to, taken out, added to, taken out. And it looks like we're in round 2 from 2023. So some of the beans are as old as 2023. Some of them are newer. I just add to it and then start again and add to it and start again.
Gotcha.
But it's like the old reliable.
Yep.
And so we have that one. And I could not tell you what beans are in here. I have no idea.
Mystery beans.
That's the great thing about.
Do you know what alcohol you've used in that?
It would mostly be vodka on this one. I think I kept it strictly vodka on the mother jar.
But multiple varieties?
Yes.
Multiple.
Yeah, I can't tell you.
Brands and stuff?
I can't tell you which brand.
Okay.
Yeah, I would not know.
So just kind of the ends and pieces from other bottles?
And then if I was ending on something or decanting, if I had a little bit, might pour it into the mother jar.
That's pretty smart.
So it's, who knows what's in there. But it smells great.
Yeah.
And we use it, so.
I don't know if people can see. You've got that packed with beans.
It's like when I don't know what to do with like 2 beans or 4 beans and I don't need it with caviar, then I'll just put it in the mother jar. And it's not enough for, for a full extract. I'll put it in the mother jar, save it for later. My kids' go-to is usually one of my mother jar mixed beans. They usually love the aroma of that best and they like it in our baking. So we have a lot of that, but.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, I should show you this. So this, I found this about a month ago. I wrote on there boozy. It was a jar of Ecuador. And
Ecuador Tahitensis.
And it just smelled just strong of booze. And it didn't have, I was disappointed with it.
Sure.
So I found a solution. I put a oak block in there.
You did.
And then I added a, not even quite half an ounce, maybe just a small handful of more beans.
Okay.
And then I just let it sit. And just checked it just a little while ago. And I don't know.
Let me check.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right? So good.
That is so nice. It is so sweet and it's
so vanilla.
And just vanilla-y.
There's no booze at all.
You're sure that this was really boozy?
It was heavily boozy. Yeah. I was disappointed with it and I was not willing to give up on it. So I thought, well,
an oak block.
Put an oak block and a tiny.
I mean, that's what we say to do.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So
yeah, and
an oak block.
That was one of IndriVanilla's oak blocks, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So
cool.
I set that in there and it made all the difference. And now it's ready to go. I can use that anytime.
Well, love that.
Happy with that.
Love it, love it. So I see that you have some in the alcohol jars, like this one is Smirnoff.
Yes. And that is what it is.
This one is plastic. This one is glass.
That's glass.
And this one is glass.
Yep.
And I see that you've got some in just like mason jars.
Correct.
And then this nice swing top jar.
Yep.
Like, how are you feeling about your jars? Do you like them like that?
Yes. I'd say this one is harder to like
the mason jar style?
The mason jars, they're a little bit harder sometimes to get stuff out of it, but
because they're sticky?
For example, like this would be the ideal for me. As far as like pouring it out, it's nice because it's just a smaller top.
Sure.
But it's trickier to get the vanilla beans out when you want to get some caviar to go with your recipe. So I do love the swing top.
So you do some of both?
I do, yeah. I mean, it's whatever I have on hand, let's be honest. Like
yeah, that's fair.
Jars I have at home.
I can see that you've got some jars up there ready to use. You've got a few down here ready to use.
Yep.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Or if it's something that's sentimental. These came from my mom's house. When she passed, we went through all of her things and she had some jars at her house and so I kept those.
So the jar on that one is sentimental?
Yeah.
Aww.
So anyway, just depends on where I find it from. And then this is another common thing where I just don't get around to finding a jar, so it stays in.
Right in the plastic alcohol bottle.
So this is just sitting in a vodka bottle. And this happened to be one that, this is sentimental too because our family finally was able to manage a dream trip this last September. And so it happened to be while Hawaiian was being opened, and we booked a trip to Hawaii. It was my kids' first time on plane.
Oh,
it was their first time experiencing anything far from home, and so to celebrate and commemorate it, I
got some Hawaiian beans.
But you can tell I was busy, and so it's got some Hawaii in it, but it also has Burundi in it because I didn't have enough Hawaiian to make a big one, so it's a combo. Anyway,
nice.
But it smells amazing already.
Very
Not quite
fun.
Ready to use, but it's
because that's only a few months old.
Yeah.
At this
So
point.
a lot of down here is my brewing stuff. It's still just sitting.
What tips and tricks would you suggest for somebody who was just learning about vanilla?
Well, one thing I've learned is that if you love the smell of the vanilla beans to begin with, you're gonna love the extract. So if you love the aroma, maybe it's really heavy on the chocolate and you love that, you're gonna love that in an extract. Or if it's really sweet and sugary and fresh, it will come out with that kind of similar extract. I've found that to be very consistent. So when I do make my extracts, I know what I want to use it for when it comes out. I'll be like, these are my chocolate cake extracts, and this is going to be my sugar cookie extracts. So it's kind of nice to plan ahead for what I want it for. And if I'm low on an extract that's for sugar cookies, then I would want to find that bean that matches that. The other thing is it's not as intimidating as it seems. And apparently there's ways to fix it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't turn out the way you liked. And I've had more than one like that. And a lot of it had to do with either just taking out some of the beans and putting in a different bean, or putting in the oat block. Maybe it's just not enough beans. Add some more beans to that, the alcohol, and it boosts it. One time I actually added some coconut rum to a vodka and beans, and it added a different element and it really improved it. And I just let it sit. Lots of time and adding more beans. I've never thrown anything out. I've never wasted anything. I've always been able to make it work. It's always turned out in the end really good. Just sometimes it takes a little effort or time. And I think maybe the other thing I would say is sharing it. Once I've gotten a handle on it and enjoyed it, the whole purpose behind most of these jars down here, these are my keeps and my home bake stuff, but down here is my share. My daughter comes home from college and she's a baker, and she'll be like, Mom, I'm out of vanilla. And then I just go and either grab a jar or I'll pull from the mother jar and empty it and we'll start again. So it's about sharing. It's about finding what you love about it and then giving it and gifting it to others. Share recipes too. That's another thing I've learned, is that people don't realize, a lot of people don't know that you can make your own vanilla. And that's been really fun to tell people about that as well. So share the news that you can make your own and it's not hard. And I've found a lot of people, once they realize they can, they don't go back.
Yep.
They don't go back to the original.
It's kind of addictive.
So I guess it's an advice, it's also a warning. Just be aware that if you haven't done it before,
you might find one cupboard becomes 2 and
precisely.
1 jar becomes 10.
Yeah. But no regrets. I've loved it and my kids have enjoyed it and we've benefited from it because my baking tastes better. So
yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing your awesome stash with us.